This is Matthew, author, artist, and commentator. I run luminousbeings.blog, where you can find all my articles, stories, drawings, and podcasts. Okay, so this is going to be a brief update on what I've been doing with writing and with the YouTube channel as well, and also, with writing in the YouTube channel, so I'll be pretty quick about it. At the start of January, I set some goals. You might want to call them resolutions. I don't know about that, but my goals were to finish the breastfeeding book manuscript that I've been working on for some time. I had originally said in a blog that published November 12th that, I'm really serious about finishing this breastfeeding book and then getting back on Superheroes Get Hungry 2, and that didn't happen. But now, anyway, I have my goals. Finish the breastfeeding book manuscript, and then finish the Superheroes Get Hungry 2 storyboarding, and I'm doing well with one of those. I haven't started. I'm going to finish the breastfeeding book manuscript first. Now, here's the thing. I just spent time writing, and I put work in on the 19th of 20 poems for the breastfeeding book, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm very happy. Once I'm done with those, then I will move on to the storyboarding. And I guess I just wanted to say that. So there's more that I'm going to do because I was actually anticipating at the beginning of the year that this would take me months to finish. I didn't realize how quickly things were going to go, at least for the manuscript, but I'm in a really good place. So anyway, like I was saying, after I'm done with that, I'll move on to storyboarding. I have to say, I feel a little foolish saying all this, but I think the reason I was able to produce so much when I had failed for months and months to produce before is because I've cultivated a discipline of treating this writing like a job and putting in at least 12 minutes 5 days a week, which is, a minimum of an hour's work a week. And I've been doing it for almost all of January, and it's paid off so far. And I'm not saying by any means that the poems will not be touched up or improved or anything, but I have the poems out, putting in the work diligently, applying myself to thinking about these things, pondering them, and then putting the words out there helped me to I guess manifest the ideas better. And it really I have a bunch of stuff on the cutting room floor because I talked, I dictated, I wrote for some things. I wrote a couple poems. I kind of went off and I pushed myself to get all this creative stuff out. And had I not done that, I don't think I'd be where I am right now. And I'm going to wrap up pretty soon, but I just want to give a brief word on the process. I think before I was mistaken in thinking that to be a good writer means that you kind of put in the least effort possible, or you don't mess with your work too much so that you don't ruin it. But I realize now that I just need to get the work out. It's like getting, people say I need to get X, Y, Z out of my system. I have to get the words out of my system. I have to process these thoughts out loud or down on the page with a lot, and then just be okay with throwing stuff away. Or not. I keep everything I work on, but I'm okay with selecting and calling out and highlighting, this is the best part, this is the part of the work that I'm proud of. The rest of it was the necessary steps to get there. And I don't know, I find that kind of cool. It's a refreshing idea. It's a different way to look at things, that everything I do is working towards an ultimate goal, even if I don't do things a certain way. And approaching things like that, it's a much freer, more joyful way to create. But I'm getting weird, so I'm going to go ahead and stop now and let you know about other things I've been doing. As I've been writing, the creative juices have been flowing, and I'm able to write a little more quickly, a little more easily, and I feel like I'm having just a wealth of ideas and energy for being creative. I've known for a long time that I pine to be working on stuff, but going through this process over the last couple of weeks has really kickstarted me and pushed me and helped me to access more of that energy, and just change the way I'm doing in a way that's opened me up to do a lot of different things. And I'm going to tell you about some of the new things I'm doing right now. I'm actually continuing to work on a G Gundam podcast that I started last year, and I took a hiatus for like the whole month of December, I think. And that's been a lot of fun. I'm changing my approach to how I do it, but anyway, that's all up on YouTube, and there's an audio version of it as well that you can access if you want to just listen to it on a pod feeder of some sort. I'm going to try to get it in more places because it's not like on iTunes, I don't think, just yet, because I don't interact with Apple stuff that much, and it's anyway, it's something I need to take care of to get it in the most places possible. But it's on YouTube, and the YouTube ones have visual aids, but like I'm not sure how to construct a podcast on YouTube because some people just throw up an like an album art type thing and then just have the audio, and I might do that, but I mirror it all in my blog, luminousbeings.blog. And in addition to doing that, I have a Kamen Rider podcast that I'm doing. 2 episodes are out right now, episode 0 and episode 1, and in them I explain kind of my relationship with Kamen Rider and why I'm doing this podcast right now. And it's something I look forward to doing in the future and just to keep going because it's been pretty fun so far. I'm definitely keeping writing as my focus, but I think the way I'm approaching things now is enabling me to do more. So there's actually one other thing I kind of want to do, which is looking into some comics, doing review or analysis or just discussing some comics as I read them, and we'll see what comes of that, but just because I want to get back into the swing of comics, and I feel like immersing myself in reading at least an issue of a comic a week will really help me to get my mind in that space and start being able to do the storyboarding and whatnot with the context of an actual comic book, because I want them to be comic booky. So anyway, I'll stop that now. And really that's all I have to say. So things are going well. Discipline, working at things slowly, methodically. It works, or it's working for me now. And I'm really happy about that. And yeah, so anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for your time and attention. I'd love to do more of this. Like, share, and subscribe to cheer me on, or give me feedback to make me stronger and smarter. Visit luminousbeings.blog for more. I link everything I do there, so if you want to comment, that's the place where I'll definitely see it.